Then, in standing here right now in front of you,
Do you think you know everything?
I can answer factual questions or generate text based on what I've learned.
Imagine meeting someone who looks, talks, and moves like a real human, so much so that you can't tell the difference. But here's the catch. He's not human at all. Ultra-realistic robotic dolls have taken over the market, and one particular Japanese creation is leaving people in Germany completely stunned. Just said too much. For the past decade, robotic technology has developed at a phenomenal rate. Old ones, where the mechanics are stiff with no keys for expression, are dead. Nowadays, robotic dolls are made to the best degree to reduce any obvious distinctions from that child's form of experience. The dolls are woven out of superior silicone for a skin type, lifelike texture. Facial expression alone aside, they are very much considered, even in muscle movements native to humans, incredible. But the thing that takes it to an entirely different level is artificial intelligence, which does not make things look real, but this does make robots capable of talking, responding to human emotions, and being able to learn things over time. Such a combination of advanced AI and hyper-realistic design has indeed changed the perception that humans have toward robots, and in a few cases, it has blurred the lines between humans and humans. One of the pioneers driving this revolution is Top Senowich, which has fulfilled its level in robotic companions. The latest batch of humanoid robots closely replicates exactly what humans do currently, such as a seizure of eye contact, actions of the mouth that open and close while speaking, and even portraying feelings like being happy or surprised. However, the most shocking is the role of this class of robots. While a few were engineered for research purposes, others are simply the latest developments in developing another facet of entertainment trend that is now emerging, marketing companionship for sale basically in place of humans. It is a highly controversial line of thought, though gaining ground owing to the trends in many countries like Germany, where much of the time, these hyper-realistic robots get many men interested in them. So, what is this exceptional Japanese robot woman about, and why is it catching so much attention? That is where things get a little more interesting. At the recent GEC 2024 exhibition, one particular humanoid robot made headlines: Maha, the AI-powered robot teacher. Unlike traditional robots designed for companionship, Maha is built to revolutionize education. Maha, the humanoid robot teacher. Standing at the forefront of AI in an educational form, Maha is not just any robot assistant. She is a mentor, teacher, and guide across a variety of fields. From language to job training, Maha tailors her lessons to her pupils' needs, providing a more interactive and personalized approach to the process. Her AI capabilities allow her to detect human emotions, thus becoming more than merely an automated tutor. If a student is having issues, she could sense anger and change her teaching method. While the conventional teacher would simply stick to a neat syllabus, Maha would change her whole course of action based on ongoing feedback. Perhaps one of her best features is her ability to set up real-life measures. Whether preparing students for real-life job interviews or staging a public speaking practice session, Maha provides meaningful, engaging, and practical learning experiences outside the textbook. The implications of this technology are massive. Given teacher shortages in many countries and rising expectations for AI-based education, Maha could seek to shift how students learn. It is available 24/7, taking away the constraints of a traditional classroom. Not everyone embraces this thought, however. Some critics fear that given the potential of robots like Maha to replace human teachers, the emotional closeness students require will be taken away. Others argue that AI may assist in education, but could never replace human intuition and creativity. Still, the excitement around Maha is undeniable. As schools and institutions explore AI-driven teaching methods, she might be just the beginning of a new era in education. However, the rise of hyper-realism stopped in classrooms. There's another robotic breakthrough that's turning heads, one that's eerily close to replacing human relationships altogether: Rhythmic's hyper-realistic robot. RIDI. While robots like Maha are enhancing education, there is still another revolution that is going far ahead in the direction of human-like robots. So, here is introducing RIDI. a hyper-realistic humanoid robot developed by Rhythmic. It does not consider itself a conventional robot and designs its body to mimic human anatomy quite precisely. This makes it one of the most advanced human-like machines ever made. What makes RIDI different from other hyper-realistic robots is its lifelike shape and movement. Constructed from a thermoplastic elastomer, which closely simulates human skin, RIDI isn't just realistic, it feels real. Plus, the material gives this robot an extremely soft and flexible texture, an amazing convincing tactile experience, an even shorter facial distance, an average shoulder width of 35 centimeters, and impressions when it's placed between 160 and 170 centimeters, and at a weight of 30 to 40 kilograms. The innovation has not stopped at lifelike appearance. RIDI relies on advanced AI and robotics engineering that enable the robot to move naturally, from facial expressions to hand gestures, blinking, smiling, and even responses to touch. Interactions with it can be weirdly realistic. The objective? Advance the human-machine line to limitless boundaries not yet seen. The more real robots such as RIDI become, the more they raise questions about their impact on humans' relations and the work field. While for some this represents a new revolution in which loneliness can be alleviated or social discomfort avoided, for others it may be seen as a pathway to greater seclusion. In nations such as Japan and Germany, issues of an aging population and increasing birth rates make humanoid robots imperative. The future of things isn't all rosy, however. It led to criticism. They feel that having hyper-realistic dreams replaces human ties by engendering greater isolation. If robots become indistinguishable from people in looks and behaviors, could they choose AI companions over real human beings? Would technology render the need for humans for one another less important, therefore compromising emotional and social bonds? There is also the job question. If humanoid robots were really that good, capable of doing mere jobs that human beings used to occupy, from retail to hospitality surely, it would make some serious headway into job displacement. The debate around the replacement of workers by AI and automation is very much ablaze, and the existence of RIDI adds fuel to the fire. As much as some progress in fields takes an upward turn, most other individuals warn of their unintended consequences. In a world where AI and robotics thrive, they raise a critical question for society. How far is too far? Euclid, Carl Stratter's humanoid robot.
Hello, my name is Euclid and this is me with all my components working together as one. I look old enough to star as Arnold Schwarzenegger's body double in the Terminator Dark Fate.
Just when you thought robots couldn't get any more realistic, Carl Stratter's latest creation, Euclid, takes hyperrealism to an entirely new level. This humanoid robot is so advanced that it's almost indistinguishable from a real human. What makes Euclid so convincing? The key lies in its remarkably detailed skin texture, complete with fine wrinkles and subtle facial muscle movements. Unlike traditional robots with stiff expressions, Euclid's face shifts naturally, whether it's raising an eyebrow in curiosity or smiling slightly in response to a conversation. These micro-expressions, powered by advanced AI and facial actuators, make Euclid feel eerily lifelike. But realism isn't just skin deep. Euclid is equipped with AI-driven situational analysis and adaptive communication skills. It doesn't just recognize speech, it understands context, tone, and emotion, allowing it to respond in a way that feels organic. Whether engaging in small talk or answering complex questions, Euclid adjusts its responses based on the interaction, mimicking genuine human conversation. Perhaps the most impressive feature is its machine learning integration for synchronized lip movements. Unlike older robots with awkward delayed lip syncing, Euclid moves its mouth in perfect harmony with speech, making conversations more immersive and believable. As humanoid robots like Euclid become more convincing, the ethical and societal implications grow larger. Can such robots be used for teaching, companionship, or even deception? How will they reshape our understanding of what it means to be human? U1. Masato Matsubara's hyper-realistic robot. If Euclid is a technical marvel, then Masato Matsubara's U1 is an emotional breakthrough in robotics. This humanoid robot, isn't U1's biggest innovation lies in its lifelike facial expressions and realistic emotional responses. While other robots can smile or frown on command, U1's facial, AI, is built on deep research into human emotions and micro-movements. When it reacts, it does so naturally, subtly adjusting its expressions in real time, just like a human would. The secret behind this realism? Cutting-edge motion research that allows U1 to move with unprecedented fluidity. It tilts its head smoothly, its eyes track movement naturally, and its responses feel spontaneous rather than robotic. U1's design is for real-time user interactions and could revolutionize therapy, education, or customer service. But as that technology advances so quickly, the disturbing question remains: when is it going to be impossible to try to distinguish a human from a machine? Andrea, the humanoid robot for research. At Stuttgart Media University, a new kind of humanoid robot is making waves, not as a commercial product, but as a teaching tool. Meet Andrea, a humanoid robot designed specifically for research and education in human-robot interaction. Unlike other ultra-realistic robots aiming to replace human companionship, Andrea has a more functional purpose. It sports a modern, casual appearance, making it approachable for students and researchers. The goal? To study how humans interact with machines and to provide a hands-on learning experience for programming. One of Andrea's key features is its programmable facial expressions and gestures. Students can code Andrea to smile, frown, or raise an eyebrow, giving them direct control over robotic behavior. This helps future engineers and AI developers understand the complexities of robotic facial movement and human-like interaction. Andrea is also used to test how people react to robots in everyday settings. As humanoid robots become more common in customer service, healthcare, and entertainment, understanding how humans feel about their presence is crucial. Can people truly trust and form connections with robots? Andrea helps researchers find those answers. With more universities integrating humanoid robots into their curriculums, Andrea is a sign of things to come. A future where robots aren't just part of our lives, but also part of our learning. Desdemona, the first robotic rock star.
I would be so much smarter. I would be such a self-starter. If I only had a brain.
If you thought humanoid robots were just for education or research, think again. Desdemona, created by SingularityNet and Hanson Robotics, takes robotics into a whole new realm: music and performance. Unlike traditional virtual idols or AI-generated voices, Desdemona is a physical robotic performer with a highly realistic face and synchronized lip movements. This makes it possible for her to perform live, responding to the audience in real time. She doesn't just sing, she interacts. Desdemona's behavior is driven by advanced AI and machine learning, allowing her to adapt her performance based on audience engagement. If a crowd reacts positively to a certain style, she can adjust her expressions, tone, and stage presence accordingly. This level of adaptability makes her far more dynamic than pre-programmed digital performers. Her creators designed her to closely resemble a human, making it easier for audiences to connect with her. The goal isn't just to create another AI singer, but to redefine the future of entertainment. With humanoid robots like Desdemona entering the music industry, we're left with an intriguing thought. Is this the future of concerts? Will humans still dominate entertainment? Or will robots take center stage? Fred, the humanoid robot for Westworld promotion. Not sometimes, but at times, humanoid robots are not made for research or companionship. They may shock and surprise people, as happened with Fred, a robot made by Engineered Arts for marketing the second season of Westworld. Perfectly designed according to a 55-year-old man, Fred has detailed facial wrinkles and nationality, akin to realistic textured skin and naturally moving limbs. Unlike many robots that have somewhat unnatural expressions, the engineering of Fred was made so lifelike that the observer can hardly differentiate him from a real human being. To check its effectiveness, Fred was put in a pub in London, where his displays may be seen through hidden cameras. People were bound to sit beside him, expecting to have a normal conversation, but suddenly blinked when his mouth opened, And he even spoke with amazing realism, priceless reactions. Some later realized they had been fooled into believing Fred was real. That experiment has caused curiosity at high levels in terms of how advanced technician robotics will bludgeon the walls, leaving many people to think, if robots like Fred could be made, how much more realistic could their future versions be? Now, be it hyper-realistic robotic body companions or AI-driven entertainers and research tools, humanoid robots have become an indispensable addition to society. Adapting to change in the future may redefine human relationships, work, and even entertainment. Where, however, do we draw the limits? Would you be comfortable interacting with a robot that looks and talks just like a real person? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories about the future of technology.